Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to Him belong. They are weak, but He is strong.
Yes, today is the day, it's the last day of school. So many new things I learned during the term. I'm so excited but saddened too. But I'll be okay on my last day of school. Good morning, children. Good morning, parents. How are you this morning, children? Yes, now today is the last day of the school term. Okay? So let's say what day is today. Today is Friday. Today is Friday. Let's spell Friday. Capital Friday. Friday. The days of the week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There are 7 days in 1 week. Okay, boys and girls, and we are in the month of March. Let's spell March. Capital March, March. Let's say the months of the year. The months of the year are January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. There are 12 months in 1 year. Yes, boys and girls. So, today is the last day of the term. So what we will be doing, we will be recapping some of the things that we would have learned. Okay? Now we have learned lots of things during the term. Okay? Yes. And this week, our theme is the significance and celebration of Easter. Now, hopefully next week when you go out to celebrate Easter, you are going to wear a mask. Okay? Yes. And what is our topic for theme for this term? Our theme for this term is plants and animals. Yes. Plants and animals in the environment. What is a plant, children? A plant is a living thing because it grow, it breed, it reproduce, it give off waste, and it make food. Okay? So we learned about a lot of things about plants. Okay, boys and girls? Yes. And let's talk about what we learned the first week of school. On the first week of school, we learned that plants are living things. Plants are living things, and we all know why plants are living things. We talked about letter U. What does the letter U says? The U says in it. Umbrella. What else? Uncle. And lots of other things. The second week we talk about parts of a plant and how we can care for a plant. We learned about lots of parts of a plant. This part is called the stem. This part is called a stem. The leaves, okay? And then we have the root at the bottom there. Okay, boys and girls? How can we care for our plants? We can care for our plants by watering them, putting them out to get sunlight, yes, and air. Okay, boys and girls? So that is what we learned the second week of school. And the letter we talk about is letter J. And the J says J. The J says J. Jar, jaguar. Okay? Third week we talk about ways of getting new plants. Okay, and we learned that we can get new plants in different ways. Yes, by using different parts of a plant, like the stem, the leaf, the root. Okay, boys and girls, or the seed. Remember that? Yes, and the fourth week we talk about letter C and letter K. Those two letters makes the same sound. They say K. they say k, and they belong to the consonant family. Yes. The fourth week of school, we learned about types of plants, flowering and non-flowering plants. Yes, some plants bear flowers and some plants do not bear any flowers. Okay, boys and girls? Yes, and the letter we talked about is letter G. The G says G. The G says G. G is for goat. G is for grandfather. G is for grandmother. Okay? And for fifth week, we talk about the importance of plants in the environment. Plants can be used for medicine. Plants can be used for shelter, clothing, and all of those things. Okay? Yes. And the letter we talked about is letter R. R. The R says R. The R says R. In as rat. Rat. Rock. Okay? Week 6, we talk about plants can be used for decoration. Yes, plants help to beautify the environment. Okay? And the letter we spoke about is letter L that says the L says okay, boys and girls? It has lion, life, love. Then we talk about mashramani. What does that word mean? Mashramani means celebration after hard work. Yes, and we looked at a video of the children's mashramani parade. Remember that? Yes, boys and girls. And during that week, we also talk about national symbols and those things, right? Like the golden arrowhead, the water lily, and lots of other national symbols. Then we talk about animals are living things. Animals are living things because they grow, they breed, they excrete, they give off, and they excrete. Yes. So, we learned a lot about animals. Then we talk about letter Q. Letter Q and letter U that goes together. Yes, they are best friends and they say quo. They say quo in as quake, quail, and all those things. How can I forget letter W? W, 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 in as wood, walk. Okay? Then we talk about animals have special. No, animals and their young. Yes, animals and their young. The young dog is called a pup. The young duck is called a duckling. The young chicken is called a chick. Yes, and then we talked about animals have special home, like the dog. The home of a dog is called a kennel. The home of a lion is called a den. The home of a rabbit is called a burrow. Okay? Yes, animals have special homes. And then we talked about insects are, no, we didn't talk about that. Yes, animals have special home, and then we went on to Easter, the significance and celebration of Easter. That's this week. Okay, boys and girls, and we learned that Easter signifies the death and resurrection of who? Jesus Christ. Okay? Yes, that is what we talked about this week for Easter. Okay? Yes, and kites must be flown in wide open spaces. All of that we talked about. And when the kite goes up, it signifies Jesus' resurrection. Okay? So Jesus is no longer dead. He is alive. Okay, boys and girls? So that is what we talked about for significance of Easter this week. Okay, and we talked about letter. We discussed all the letter that we would have learned for the term. Okay, I am encouraging you, children and parents, not to give up during the holiday. The videos are there. You can use the video to ask the child question, because remember, children learn faster through repetition. So you continue to ask the child questions during the holiday. I'm not saying that you should give the child lots of work to do, but at the same time, you shouldn't be doing anything at all with the child. Okay? I'm not saying that you shouldn't be doing anything at all with the child. You should be doing something with the child. ask the child questions, see what the child remember and those things. Okay, parents? And I must say thank you, parents, for working with your child at home. Okay, you all have done an excellent job. Keep it up. Okay, boys and girls, so that is it for today. Remember to do your literacy and numeracy worksheet. And that is it for today. Now, I just want to wish you a happy Easter and see you next term. Okay? Yes, see you next term. Teacher love all of you. Okay, boys and girls? Be good boys and girls. Goodbye.
It's time to go